Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Samuel Leggett here, representing Team JVS, here to give you guys another movie review, and I'm talking about Bring Her Back. So, this movie I've kind of been dreading seeing, but I had to see it because, truth be told, Danny and Michael Philippou are amazing directors. If you've seen Talk to Me, you understand they understand the different levels and facets of human emotion mixed with psychological horror. And this is even a different route than what Talk to Me was. Because Talk to Me was, of course, was all its purpose a horror film, but it also dealt with a little more of the psychological. This brings it even further down a terrible rabbit hole. And whatever you thought it was, it's not exactly what you think. So let's go ahead and kind of break it down. So first off, a lot of the way they handle social inflection and capturing moments that are not only off-putting, but you don't know how they're gonna go. The first and second acts of this film build perfectly, perfect tension and perfect creepiness, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. Like you feel like you're getting tortured, and that is just them. Like that's Danny and Michael. They understand how to make you squirm, and they use a lot of interesting camera focus moments to be able to allow you to feel like you're able to breathe, but then you can't. And they just keep on turning the notch with it. Now, there's one key thing in this one that I did feel like they did even better in this film than they did with Talk to Me, but I'll get to that in a second. The other thing about this film is they have one of the best actresses, period. And that's Sally. Sally Hawkins is one of the best. There's a reason why she's the Oscar winner. She is one of the best actresses, period. And I think she's always been looked at as underrated, but she is menacing in this film. When I say menacing, a lot of times you love to hate a character. Her character throughout the course of the film, you understand kind of and empathize kind of, but every motivation she does is with so much spite and evil and malice, and it's downright diabolical. And I don't think I use that word loosely anywhere. I mean, I know that the boys honestly do, but no, like it's very dark. And a lot of the scenes with her and Jonah Ren Phillips, the young boy that's right here in the bottom right in the tub, are chilling. Like every scene that they're in together, you don't know where it's gonna go. And it feels like a Hannibal Lecter type situation because you don't really know where one will strike, where won't one another won't. And also there are certain things that Sally's character is always doing that you don't really know throughout the film. And again, this is not spoiler, so I'm not going to spoil it here. But Laura has got some issues, and it's downright evil. This is the other thing I'll say. If you're not into like possession or like anything too overly like demonic, this may not be for you. Like they tackle certain elements of possession and all these different kind of things in a very dark undertone. And this film, when you get to the third act, it's not it's not gratifying at all. Like you will not feel good. You won't feel good at all watching it. And truth be told, like you'll question what the film is truly about. I will give you guys my perspective of what I think the film is about, but it does not feel good. That does not take away from how well it was executed. It's just I just want to make sure I'm upfront about this because this is very dark. A lot of violence, a lot of blood, a lot of gore, and yet it's not really, in my opinion, true to form gore fest horror film. Like if you want just a general horror film to entertain you, maybe go and see Final Destination Bloodlines, which I got a review for that. You can go check it out. But this is not that at all. So just be forewarned up front. Again, one of the things I think that benefits this film is they understand human interaction. They understand like guilt, loneliness, and it's a lot. It shows from what they did with Talk to Me, right? But in this film, there's something that they deal with this, and it comes to loss and the different layers of loss, and not acceptance, but what comes next. And a lot of it comes from a place of like sacrifice, and a lot of it comes from a very dark place, and the different deepest darkest parts of people who try to go and get vengeance in their own stead. What that actually does. Another light in this film to me was Billy. Billy Barratt. If you've ever seen the show Invasion, that's where I first saw him. He's phenomenal. He is great. He's really in a lot of ways the heart and soul of this film in so many different ways. And his relationship with his sister, played by Sora Wong, make this film. If their relationship wasn't as airtight, you wouldn't feel as not just uncomfortable, but uncertain how this is going to plan out. Whenever you hear the word grapefruit, it's going to come to a different meaning for you. You'll understand when you see it. But yeah, he's always been very expressive with how he emotes. But some of the things that he had to deal with in this it's a lot. And Sora, I think in real life, she actually is blind in one eye and can see in other. So it kind of also plays with her perception in the film. They play with that a lot. They don't kind of give you like a POV like directly from her eyes, but it's just certain scenarios that you would like think like, oh, a person wouldn't see this or see that, and it gets taken advantage of. That's what makes the film really dark and really evil. I would see Talk to Me again. I don't think I could see this again. This was very dark, and it's about telling a narrative. It's about exposing what it actually means to battle, loss, and also lose, and what that spiral looks like, and the different evil levels of kind of how it can be tampered in a very dark way. But it's easily a 9 out of 10, 9 to 9.5 out of 10. I'm just not gonna watch it more. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this review. I'll talk to you guys later. Keep it locked, JVS. We ain't gonna stop. Peace, guys.
Filing out the top of the
I can see the skyline, 50 mile radius on my timeline. Ain't nothing on my mind.